welcome to In Hindsight, where we showcase local New Mexico. We also debate about hot topics and Are You the A-hole? I'm your host, Dave.
And I'm Dina.
I'm Saran.
And of course, we always have Octo and Rito. So I've been frequenting at this Italian restaurant in Hub Hill, and I just learned about it because my husband has a list of the restaurants that we want to go to. But I've been going there enough that like I went with him the other day.
Oh, where's
And,
this place?
Scala.
Oh, yes.
So like we kind of didn't like the risotto that much. Like everything else was amazing because I've been there 3 times in like the past week. And then they were just like, they gave us like a discount. And they were like, no, don't give us a discount. Like we just want to let you guys know because, you know, we like coming back in. They were like, oh, no, we remember you. So yeah, like I love their crab cakes. It's like so big, like so good. My friend had the spaghetti and meatballs. Me and my husband love their linguine and clams with the pasta. And they have this. I mean, it's pizza. I mean, how could you-
Yes, oh, it
I mean,
looks
If it's
delicious.
a gluten-free pizza, I would love that.
Yeah, I mean, how could you screw up pizza? I mean, really. They had this like handmade pasta.
Oh, see, that's my dish right there.
Yeah,
I
with
love
like
that too.
mushrooms, truffle, and you can do whatever protein with a cream sauce.
Oh.
I don't know why I don't have a picture of it, but like it was really good, and that's like with the risotto with the salmon.
I love
tastes-
salmon.
Yeah. So like
That's good.
they have like they have a patio and they have like an open one and they have a covered one. So it's kind of nice because like you can like have like a completely open in the summer, and then kind of like in the spring and the fall you can have like the covered one so you can still enjoy. But it's like
The
a little
whole
bit cooler.
environment and
yeah. So you
atmosphere.
can but like have like a little bit of cover so you're not.
Do you drink wine?
Freezing? I wanna drink wine. The thing is, like, I can really only drink Moscato and Sangria.
Yeah.
So, like, I wanna be that. I wanna be fancy. Like, I wanna be like a wine enthusiast. But every time I drink wine, it's like disgusting.
I love Moscato too.
Yeah,
Moscato, I like red wine too,
yeah,
but there are some that is so bitter. So.
yeah.
I'm not a big drinker either. A little
Yeah.
bit. That's
Yeah.
it. 1 glass maybe, but I'm not a connoisseur either.
Yeah.
I just
I love
give me the
cocktails.
Moscato. I'm fine.
Yeah.
If I'm drinking something, you know.
I forgot, but like my friend had they had a drink that was like under 10, and she said like she had 2 and it like knocked her out.
Yeah.
But it was like really good, barely taste like if you're into like, you know, something that like you can't taste like, you know, the liquor. And then it was really good.
Yeah.
It was like great value for the price.
Right.
Tastes
Maybe
really
it's a
good.
Long Island tea.
No, it wasn't. It was kind of like almost like a lemon sour.
At Scalo that you drank that? Okay. Have you seen their black noodles? They're like spaghetti.
Oh, the
pasta.
sweet
Yeah.
ink. I have it.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love
it's
those.
so good.
I'm gonna order it next time.
Yes, you should.
I love.
Well, I
squid
mean,
ink
tell me what you
pasta.
think about it, because
Yeah.
I know I loved it, but I don't know.
Yeah, no, I
You know.
love squid ink pasta.
My goodness, now I'm really hungry.
Yeah.
Scalo, Scalo. No, I feel like if I tell my husband like, let's go to Scalo, it's like again.
Yeah.
Like you were literally just a couple of days ago.
I've been there once. For my 9 years in Albuquerque, I've been there once.
Really?
Yeah, I haven't been after. Well, it's too far for me, but yeah. I think
How
I
is it
tried.
too far for you? It's on the same side as you are. I live all the
No.
way in the west side.
Well, that's the southeast. I'm in northeast.
You're one of those.
Anything to do, yeah.
You're one of
Anything above,
those.
We're just gonna go to our taco truck.
yeah. Anything over 5 miles is far for me. Unless I'm working and then I get paid, then I'll go.
The only time it's far for me at night, right?
Yeah.
At night, I had
Yes.
this fabulous idea of tinting my windows. Right? The guy says, "Let me just tint your front window, the windshield." Okay, I'm at night. I can't see.
Yes.
I'm going down like this far to be able to see the clear part of my window because it's
Yes.
tinted. But I do appreciate it,
Yeah.
you know. But Scalo is good.
Yeah.
Okay,
No, it's
that's
just like
that.
I do have my little. I mean, I'm like a very typical Asian because like people always say, "What's your favorite dish?" And I'm just like, well, Asian food. I mean, I never get tired of it, you know.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
like, you know, I do like when I like crave for an Italian dish, it has to be like really good. And I feel like everything that I ordered in Scalo, because like I went there with a friend, I went there with like some of my girlfriends, like a group. I went there with my husband. Like I said, I've been going there a lot. So, like
Have you
I
tried the
feel-
scallops yet?
I'm not a big fan of scallops, but I don't doubt my husband would love it.
I love scallops.
Yeah, they are so delicious there. They cook
Yeah.
them so perfect.
The only reason I don't go to scallops much because I live in Italy for 3 years, so I'm like over with Italian food.
There's no such thing, Sarah. That's like me saying you're just like, well, I eat like chocolate every day, so I think I'm done with chocolate. Like I would never say no to chocolate. I may give it a little bit of a break.
Maybe that's she's got the gluten thing. We got to
Yeah.
do the
Yeah,
gluten.
that
You
is,
got to be
well,
careful.
I can kind of see that too. That is a little bit hard, especially with pasta.
Right,
With
you're right
pasta,
on the
yes.
chocolate or like anything. I can't say it.
Because especially with like homemade pasta, it's like you don't really find a lot of like gluten-free pasta.
No, unless it's like spinach pasta. That's what I bought last weekend. Spinach pasta.
I think the hardest part with all of the gluten-free stuff is how to cook it. Now, if I could learn how to cook it really well, I'd make it. But it always seems to come out like a little mushy or falling apart kind of thing, And it's,
I have a theory for that.
You do?
Every time I do for pasta, I only use this. It's between 8 and 12 minutes.
So you have to cook it like less time.
Al dente.
al dente is my favorite
Yeah.
way. Yeah.
Yeah, because after 12 minutes, it's already like soggy.
It kind of makes sense because it doesn't have the gluten,
Right.
So it doesn't have the pull
Something to hold
that
it.
you're expecting in, because it's like made of it doesn't have the gluten part of the flour.
Right.
So I can kind of see that. Oh yeah, man. I don't know. It's like that's the thing is like I'm not really a bread person or a pasta person per se, but like I do crave for it because like
Yeah.
I do have friends that's like, oh yeah, no. It's like I think I can actually live without bread. I mean I don't wanna,
Yeah.
but I could. But like I cannot live without rice. That's the thing. It's just like I can't. Like if my doctor says like you cannot have rice for the rest of your life, I'm just like, well, I guess I'm gonna die young.
There's somebody telling me, right, you go buy the rice and you start eating it right in
Yeah.
front of him.
I'm just like-
I want to do that with Twinkies, stuff like that. That's just me. I don't care.
Twinkies?
Yeah.
I don't like Twinkies.
Oh, I used to make my kids sick.
Oh, yeah.
Like they would watch me eat a whole box of Twinkies in a day and not eat anything else. My coffee, my Diet Coke
I feel
with
like
my
Twinkies
Twinkie.
is full of
I'm
sugar.
crazy.
I love sugar. Though.
You love sugar?
I do. I love sugar too.
Yeah.
I mean I don't eat sugar,
Yeah.
but I love things with sugar on them.
Sweets. All
Yeah,
kinds of
sweets.
sweets.
Yeah, I do love sweets.
My favorite, what is it? A rice cake with Nutella on it. My gosh. Caramel. Oh.
I mean anything with Nutella really.
Yeah, really.
I feel like what is it that you can put Nutella that I wouldn't like? Now that I think about it.
Well, there's
Yeah.
bananas, there's apples. I mean,
Yeah.
anything.
I'm not a fan
goes
of
with anything.
Nutella.
No? It's
Sarah,
like
get out of
peanut
here.
butter.
First you say no Italian. Now
What are
I mean
you
No
doing?
sugar.
I just
no
feel like
Nutella.
who are you?
No noodles.
Yeah, no
Okay,
Italian.
we're just going to give you a checklist.
Goodbye.
Aw.
I love rice though.
Yes,
So I
we do
said
too
rice.
love rice.
I love rice.
I mean, I feel like as an Asian,
Yeah.
you would be. I feel like people in Pitchfork's gonna go to like Sarah's house and be like, "How dare you? You're an Asian person and I like
Yeah.
rice." But like,
I
no.
think there was one person who told me that because I did ask like, okay, since we've been talking for a long time, what do you think is my favorite? And the only thing that he said is that you love rice. I said, what? I am actually trying not to eat rice. And I said, no, you love rice. I think I always said that, oh, I have like a pork stew with rice
yeah.
or a beef with rice. And then I think it's because it's part of our diet, you know.
yeah.
You can
And-
eat rice even on breakfast.
I eat rice all the time, and I have my chopsticks, and I eat white rice because I won't eat flavored brown, anything like that. I just that's who I am.
brown rice is gross.
I
I don't like
Don't
brown
come at
rice.
me.
Yeah.
But like, I just can't.
Red rice is good though.
Is it
Red
like the
rice?
purple one?
Yeah.
Are you talking about the purple one?
Yeah. Like we call it red rice, but it's actually purple.
Purple,
Yes.
I've never had that before in
Oh,
my
it's
life.
very
It's
good.
like you add grains to it. It's more Korean,
Yeah, it's more Korean.
right? Yeah.
But we have that in the Philippines too.
Yeah. So it's like
And
'cause you,
in Japan, they're very big in
Yeah.
red rice
because
it's
you add like specific grains and stuff to make it purple. It's healthier.
it
Is
is
it?
healthier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know
Sometimes they
that.
put beans on it too.
Yeah, beans and grains and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean,
They have it in the pho in Central.
I do like pho.
Yeah. Dakota Bakery, they have it.
oh,
Because
okay.
I bought one and then I was like, and I have so much leftover, so I put it in a fried rice, and really, it's really, really good.
You know where
that
Talon is,
sounds
right?
good.
Have you been to
Yeah.
Dakota Bakery?
I haven't been anywhere.
It's just in front of
I'm
town.
listening to both of you. I'm just putting it down in my list of what all the things I need to try. First thing is a truck.
But you've been to Talon?
I haven't been anywhere.
You said you live
Talon
there.
is in
I
Central
live here, but I
and
don't go
Louisiana.
anywhere. I cook at home. I watch TV. I do things, but I don't like
an
go
enigma.
out. Yes.
You need to go out more often.
I
There's
will.
so much things happening outside.
Right.
I'm
Right.
gonna have to like email my professor and figure out this whole vegetarian noodles thing. Because the thing is, like, I don't even think like because like I think, I mean, I took a couple of nutritional classes, but like nutritional is not my, like, it's not my degree. It's not nutritional culinary. I only do culinary. So, and then I have a certificate in baking. So, yeah. So like maybe, I'll ask one of my culinary peeps that took nutritional, because there's gotta be a way. that,
Yeah,
like-
they have the spinach pasta.
Oh, how was that spinach pasta?
I haven't tried it. I know it's green. I just bought it. It's just because I want to try it and put it in my pesto pasta. If I'm going to make pesto pasta, then that would be my spinach pasta.
Do you like pesto?
I love
yes.
pesto.
Yes, yes.
I can make pesto out of my own ingredients. 'Cause-
I mean, it's not hard. It's literally any nuts.
yeah.
And
I use the pine nuts, just the pine nuts.
Olive
I always
oil.
say aglio olio. Aglio olio. Aglio means garlic, and olio, oil, the olive oil. And then pine nuts, and then the cream.
Okay.
And then it tastes so good. Yeah. If you use the right ingredients,
And
it's
parsley.
really good. And
Yeah. It's like the
Very
easiest
easy.
thing ever. My husband hates pesto.
Oh, I loved it. My son will eat that.
Maybe I'll put cream on it. Maybe that will hide it.
It might. It might.
Yeah, if you get a good cream,
Yeah.
put a lot of cream.
Yeah,
No milk, just cream.
yeah. Because he loves Italian, but
Like
he
thick
hates
cream.
pesto.
Yeah, I'm not.
Maybe
I
because
love
of the
pesto.
color.
No, he just doesn't like pesto.
Oh, he
And I
doesn't like
tried-
pine nuts?
He likes pine nuts. That's the thing. He likes pine
Maybe
nuts.
it's the combination. You know,
Yeah.
there's some
If
flavor
you
in
put
there.
a lot
He's
of
like,
pine
no.
nuts, it's really,
That's
really
okay.
good.
Yeah. For some reason, like
Like
he just
he-
doesn't like pesto.
I put a lot of pine nuts because that's like my meat.
Yeah, protein.
Yeah.
That makes
Yeah.
sense.
That's my protein.
Yeah.
Is it? Well, they're good.
Mm-hmm.
Aren't pine nuts pignons?
Mm.
What are
It's-
pine nuts?
They're like cousins.
They are.
It's kind
Pine
of
nuts
like,
are small, are
Yeah.
tiny.
I feel
and
like pinon
are
and pine nuts
bigger.
are almost like the same.
Like cousins.
Yeah, it's kind of
Yeah.
like, like watermelon cantaloupe kind of thing, right?
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
they're kind of
Watermelon and
Okay.
Does that make
wintermelon.
sense?
Yeah, it does. I was just
Watermelon,
trying. I
wintermelon,
never
and
actually looked
cantaloupe.
up. I always thought it was a pignon,
Yeah.
a pine nut. So
Oh,
yeah,
Yeah. I think it's in that family.
yeah. I've never been a nut
Yeah.
fan.
it's just that pinon is so good for coffee, I think, and the pine nuts is meant for pesto.
Yeah. Did you like your little joke? I'm glad you're happy with it.
I'm not.
But yeah, no. I mean, like, I feel like it's outlet. I mean, and also their baguette at Scalo is really good too.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's like I think they bake it fresh, so it's like it's. I do love. Cause like I'm not like a bread like I said, it's like I'm not like a bread person.
Yeah.
But I can see how like people get obsessed with bread.
Oh, because if they do bruschetta, that's really, really good, you know. If
I
you
don't
make
think I had bruschetta, but like they have a really good baguette
Yeah.
with just the simple butter. But like I can see like how
Just a
simple it
baguette,
is.
and then you just put butter on it, then you put mozzarella, and then.
That's
what's
not a
that green
baguette
sauce?
anymore, Sarah. You keep adding things to it.
To make it good.
It's over.
It's already good.
Well, you can have just a plain baguette, and then you can just put olive
Butter.
oil, and then
or dip it, right?
what's
dip
that,
it in the
vinegar?
olive oil with the pepper.
I know what you're talking about. The vinaigrette.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it balsamic?
the balsamic
balsamic
vinegar
vinegar,
and
yeah.
just good olive oil, and it's good.
Yeah.
And you put a little bit of
No, no
Garlic.
more little bit of anything, Sarah.
or a
She's
garlic.
really adding.
She also put like mozzarella, and maybe some
But I'm gonna tell you
tomatoes.
something. It does sound good. It sounds good. Find a name. Let's make it. Let's make a name for that.
An eggplant too.
She wants to make a meal out of it. Sarah,
Yes.
it's a baguette. But yeah, no, it's like I do. And then they also have like, and that place is pretty big. Scalo is pretty big.
No, I just love the environment, the atmosphere,
Yeah.
and
You
just
can
to
people
relax.
watch. I do like, the only thing that I don't like about Nob Hill, but I feel like it's always like that. It doesn't matter where you go, what city. It's like whenever you go to like a downtown area,
It's
you
the
never find
parking.
parking.
Parking is very hard unless you want
such
to
a
walk.
pain, yeah. But
Yeah,
like I like
just-
that area because like there's like a flower shop like around there. There's like a couple of breweries.
Really?
Yeah, there's like the Rude Boy cookies. There's the chocolate, like the Chocolate Brothers.
Did you say Rude Boy cookies?
Yeah, that's the name.
Have
of
you
the
ever
place.
had them? Have you
Yeah,
tasted
they're
them?
pretty good.
I haven't.
They won in like a Food Network challenge.
Oh, I have to. So there's another thing on the list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they have like the roll ice
Next
cream.
time
Have you
bring
ever
your
had the
own
roll
notes.
ice cream? There's
Yeah, I had some of that.
yeah,
some
and they
of
have the
that.
Cold Stone like ice cream place
Creamery?
that area too.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Matusi's.
Yeah, yeah. There's a lot of like there's a sushi place like that. That area is pretty nice because they do have like diversity, like diverse like restaurants,
Right.
dessert, and like I said, it's just like I think one time I went to see my friend, like I got her flowers on the way there. So it's just like I said, it's just like if you're on a date, pick up some flowers. I mean, I was
that would be so romantic.
yeah,
right?
exactly.
And
it's just
Scalo is a great date night.
yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It really is. And I think like for the portions that you get, it's a really good amount of portions. Yeah, it's definitely like you don't look at it like I feel like it's a fine dining restaurant already.
I'm gonna melt right now. You're probably gonna go to Scalo tonight. I'm already melting, wanting to go to Scalo. I'm hungry.
I know, but my husband's like, no, you literally were there like a couple days ago.
Oh, you're making me so hungry.
I know.
Well, from the word scallo, I would like a scallops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is like I'm supposed to cook pancit tonight.
Oh, why not?
What is pancit?
It's a noodle dish. It's like a Filipino noodle dish.
I can eat that because that's
What does it
rice
have?
noodles
Yeah, it's rice noodles. It's,
I love rice noodles.
Yeah,
I make
it's-
rice
yeah.
noodles at home.
It's my
with
it's,
all
it's-
vegetables.
It's my husband's favorite Filipino dish besides lumpia. So
Wow.
it's like this little tiny egg rolls.
oh,
Yeah. So, but I don't like making lumpia because it's tedious.
It is, and it's so hard to find a wrapper here.
Oh,
really-
use an
Talent.
ice cube tray.
no, they don't have a good wrapper.
Use an ice cube tray. Roll it out. Put the little squares. Put the ice cube tray on the other dough, and then it goes like into a sandwich.
That's not lumpia.
No.
This one is you have to touch it to make it good.
Okay.
It's a specific method.
Okay.
Yeah, I can just buy it from someone who does cater.
I was just in a
Lumpia.
pinch
I'll tell you where it is.
for ravioli once, So I was making homemade ravioli, and I used an ice cube tray to do.
I can see that.
Yes.
Yeah. So
But anyway,
You
on
can
our
buy
hot topic today, because this is, I feel like a lot of people like do debate this. Like, is it too early? Not too early. When do you decorate for Christmas? Is it before or after Thanksgiving?
Mine is after.
After Thanksgiving. Usually, I do decorate after Thanksgiving. What about you, dear?
oh my gosh, way before Thanksgiving.
Way before Thanksgiving.
Way before
But do
Thanksgiving.
you decorate before Halloween?
I don't decorate anymore before Halloween because I keep trying to catch up to myself. So I'm decorating now, and then right after Halloween, the decorations for Christmas will go up.
So like right after Halloween is when you do, because there's like that joke of like people be decorating like Christmas on Halloween. It's like Jesus
Well,
zombie.
I got like a
know?
I got a combo factor happening at my house. I got those little floaty things, and so I have the Nightmare Before Christmas, which works for Halloween
which
and
is
works for Christmas.
Christmas,
That's
yes.
when I started. See,
Yeah.
and I have
That
my
would
little
work?
ghost dogs. I'm like, yeah.
That's funny.
My worst one though, I shouldn't have done this, but I did. I bought a scary clown. And I'm going to save it for teenagers, not for babies, because this guy's really scary.
They have some good ones at like the Halloween. Like I feel like
Was that called Spirit?
Spirit
Okay,
Halloween.
I walked into the Spirit shop, right? And this clown is looking at me. I said, you probably don't even work. And I tapped the little thing, and it did his thing. And I said, oh, I gotta have you.
And you bought it?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Because it scared me.
Uh-huh.
That's what's supposed to happen.
But yeah, no, because like also like where I'm from, like in the Philippines, like we have this thing called Ber months, which is BER, Ber months. Because like I remember going home in October, and all the Christmas decorations are already out. Like you go to the mall and everything, because like it's called Ber months, so that means you can start decorating in October.
Correct.
I didn't know that.
So like
Yeah,
my
Ber
sister,
Some
liter-
also
yeah.
does it in September.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's October,
Okay,
September.
teach me how to say
September,
that
September.
again.
Oh yeah, September, October,
October,
November,
November,
December.
December.
So say
It's
it again.
Ber months.
Ber
Burr
months.
months.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah,
BER,
BER.
right? So
Okay,
Ber
months.
Burr
months.
months.
So like
Okay.
my sister started decorating Christmas on September 1st. So she started decorating for Christmas on September 1st. I started decorating for Halloween on September 1st.
Okay.
So you can tell like the spectrum of me and my sister.
Right.
So like in the Philippines, like the malls, everything, they start decorating for Christmas in September.
That's true.
I think
So for
that's
four,
great.
so for 4 months, they already have like Christmas, right? And then because like people are like, that's too much, like you're doing it too early.
It is.
But then people are saying, just like, well, don't you want to have like the Christmas spirit all year long? Because there's also that thing like Christmas in July.
Oh, yeah, I've
Have
heard
you
of
heard
that.
of that? Right?
Yeah, yeah.
And I've never even heard of it till like I moved to the States, and I still don't get it. Like, what does that mean? Like, what is this Christmas in July? Like, what does it even mean? Is it like half birthdays?
It could be like clearance, maybe clearance sales,
clearance.
and buy all the stuff. I have no idea. I have
So, like,
no
it's a
idea.
summer
I
sale.
totally enjoy spending every bit of money, having so much fun, shopping, and what I do is I get all my grandchildren, right, and I figure out the most popular gift that I could get that is not too crazy because we have 23.
Oh,
Okay. So that's a lot to buy for. So I call Amazon, like last year. You all know this. I called Amazon and I told them I need headphones. And I need one for PlayStations, for Nintendo Switch, for all, because I knew they all had those things. So that's what they got, was those things. But Amazon saved my life. But it's expensive.
Yeah.
It is.
But decorating, I don't buy decorations unless I can see them. Do you?
I do buy decorations. It depends. I do like seeing it, but then I also have a husband and an engineer. I think we just had a conversation with my group, because like there's like boy math and girl math.
Oh, yeah.
Like there's like a joke of like boy math is like thinking this thing will fit, and then so like girl math is like asking your husband would this fit, like so like I will be like hey like how big is this,
Yeah.
like is it gonna fit in this one,
Right.
like how deep is this, like so like for IKEA the furniture I'll be like how tall is this. Like if I need like a kitchen island, right? I'll tell him, it's like, if I'm standing like this, would I be able to cut it on this thing? And he has to explain to me
And
how
be
tall
level
it
to the
is.
other counters.
Like what if I have wheels on it? And then he has to tell me how tall it is with the wheels, how deep it would be,
Yeah.
that kind of thing. So like that's like how I know. So like if I tell him like, okay, so if I hang this thing like this way, how much would it like hang? How far would it be? What does it look like? How big is this star? And that's
Yeah.
usually when he tells me like he would like measure, or like we have the tiles, he will tell me like, okay, this thing will be like this big of a tile, that kind of thing. And that's when
Yeah.
I usually like, that's when I know, but like, oh, okay, I'll take it. But I'm kind of like you, where like I do want to see like things in person, but sometimes they don't have it. Sometimes
That's
there
true.
are some cute things online that I'm just like, oh, this is cute, like I want to get it.
Right.
But also like I like you, it's like I like thrift stores, but my husband hates thrift stores. So like that's a joke of like boy math. So like my joke to my husband is like, boy math is not wanting to spend money, right?
Right.
Wanting cheap stuff, but
Right.
not wanting to buy stuff at the thrift store.
Right.
So
That doesn't make
that's what I'm
sense.
saying. Boy math is like that. That's what I'm trying to say. Is like
Yeah.
boy math, girl math. So I'm just like, he doesn't want to buy stuff that's expensive, but then he doesn't like the smell of thrift store, and he doesn't like the fact that he doesn't know where it came from.
Have
like
you
what
gone to
house.
like the
Yes.
indoor flea market?
Yes.
There's one like right down.
He doesn't
Central.
like it. We've been
doesn't
there.
like it?
He doesn't like any.
Oh my God, there's so many
He doesn't
cool
like
things
He
there.
doesn't like flea markets.
Like for the yards.
Yeah.
you
I
know,
haven't been to a
bed-
flea market.
Well, because
No, indoor flea market. This is different.
Yeah,
No,
well-
I haven't.
You should go. You should.
It's really cute. Well, because like we live, my family lives in the south, so there's flea markets everywhere.
Right.
He hates flea markets. He loves thrift. So he doesn't like secondhand stuff.
Yeah.
Because there's something about the second stuff. If it came from a family that has a problem, like, those history. So they said it will transfer to another person. So
No, he just
I think
doesn't like. He doesn't like stuff
The
that's
smell.
owned by someone.
Yeah.
He likes new stuff.
I
And
like
I'm
new
just like-
stuff too.
I'm like, you like new stuff, but you don't want to pay for it. So who's buying it?
Yeah.
I will go. I refurbish furniture. I'll refurbish everything in my house almost, except their couch. I refurbish, or I think of a way to redo it. Yeah, it's my favorite thing to do. But so my garage, I have my own little workstation, and well, I had to work really hard to get the paint off my fingers because I was painting this weekend. But
Yeah.
that's what I do when I go to thrift stores. I don't buy really a lot of clothing. I'll buy shoes or a purse or something, but I'm not.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I always find something, and I redo it, and then I give it away or sell it.
Yeah. No, I like thrift stores, but like I said, it's like my husband hates thrift stores. But like I find like little cute like Christmas knickknacks. Like I found this little Christmas little mountain thing, and it looks like they're skiing.
Yeah.
And it's like it's moving like skiing thing for like $6.
Does it have like a little
Light? Yeah, and it moves.
Aw.
And my husband's like, you want that thing, don't you?
And they're not selling stuff like that.
No, they
anymore.
don't. That's what I'm
that's
trying to
like
say.
really good, well-made stuff.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that's why, like, there's some things that are, like, so cute that I'm just, like, I like it. Like, my big spiders in my decorations, I got it at Goodwill. He hates the fact that I got it in the thrift store. But I'm
But he
just
doesn't
like,
have to wear it or anything.
I know, but he just, like, my husband is a really sweet guy. He just doesn't like secondhand stuff. But it's just like he just doesn't like stuff. I like that's like secondhand stuff.
That makes
But he puts
sense.
up with it because I like it. And
Right.
he's just like, you always like this stuff. And I'm just like, our doggy is also secondhand. We got him at the shelter and we love him.
Oh, that's
You
so
know?
cute. My daughter also has a shelter puppy, and that's great. I didn't expect to have a puppy until I got my puppy, Pie. And do you have a puppy?
No. No animals in my house.
None?
None.
She already has 2 kids.
I have 2 kids, and they're allergic to fur.
Oh. Yeah,
See, I'm
cats are
allergic
the
to
bad
cats.
thing.
That's why I don't like. Because a lot of people are just like, it makes sense for you to have a cat. I'm like, I'm allergic to
Yeah.
it, that's why I have a dog.
Yeah, I have a kid who was very bad, who had a bad asthma. So we can't get any dogs.
I bet
Or
you they
cats.
wanted to, didn't they?
No, they do. They do. They loved it. Whenever we have some visiting animals going to our house, just to, they loved it. But, we can't own.
Yeah. Yeah.
We had a cat once, and everybody was allergic. My parrot was mostly allergic to that cat, for sure. The cat was hanging in there. I mean, he was on top of the cage, just like, "Arr!" And my bird talks, right? And he's all, no, and the cat falls. That was the end. I said, we got it, because I've had Julio forever. He's my parrot.
Yeah, it's like, get out of here!
Yeah, he's
I don't want you.
he doesn't really say that. He was just whistling after
Yeah.
I took him away.
That's so funny.
So scary.
That's so funny. So now we're gonna go to. Oh, this is also interesting
Okay.
because it's like, am I the a-hole for uninviting my sister-in-law to Thanksgiving? It's already interesting, right?
Okay.
I, 36 female, and my husband, 40 male, are hosting Thanksgiving for the first time ever this year. Our older nephew, 20 male, has recently came out as gay and asked if he could bring his boyfriend he's been seeing for a few months. We said, of course. Last night, my mother-in-law called and said my sister-in-law would not be coming. When I asked why, she said that it was because of our nephew bringing the boyfriend. She's not blood related to him. It's on my side of the family, but she has been around him most of his life. I told her that that was her choice and ended the convo. This morning, sister-in-law calls and asks if I told my nephew not to come. I was shocked and asked, why would I have? She went on about how she should be able to with the rest of the family without being uncomfortable. At that point, I got so mad, I said, what do you think? They'll screw on top of the turkey in front of Grammy? And she started to cry and hang up. I've gotten calls from family all day about how I shouldn't have handled it that way. My husband thinks it's funny, but his mom, whom I'm very close with, is very upset. So am I the a-hole?
Is his mom upset because she's not invited, or because of her attitude with
The nephew.
The nephew, because that's ridiculous.
No, I think the mom was upset on how the message was delivered.
Oh, I see.
Okay.
I mean,
I think if the message was like delivered differently, like it's not the messenger, like it's more like the deliverance of the message.
absolutely.
I think it was more of like, you know how like elders are sometimes. You know what I mean?
Well,
Yes.
yeah, she's like trying to, but you know, don't do it that way. It's like a competition. Like, I'm not going to let you come over because of this, and I'm not going to do this because of that. And no, you
I
just
hate-
don't behave that way.
I hate it when I'm gonna go on a limb here. I hate it when family do this thing on like be on my team.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Oh my
Like,
God, do I know?
Oh, I hate it when they're like, "Why are you not on my team? I'm on the right." You know, like it becomes like team A and team B. Like I'm on the right. Why are you not on my side? Like I've been here longer than that person, and then it's just like it's not about being on the right or in the wrong or morals or I mean, in this point,
it
it
is
is
common, decent respect.
yeah,
Period.
yeah.
You respect everybody for who they are, what they
Yeah.
are, how they live, and even her.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, don't put it out there where you're gonna wanna.
Well, the
And
thing is
besides,
just
if you're gonna be in like a family reunion like that, you have to be united, not
Right.
divided. You know.
well, the thing that's
And
annoying
that's saying
too.
being at a family thing. Sorry for interrupting you.
Yeah.
It's like accepting everyone for who they are.
Yes.
Well, the problem is just like, not everybody can accept everyone, but they want to.
Right.
We all know this because we all have families. Don't tell me this like,
You
you know,
are
I
you.
cut off my family. You can't cut off everyone,
No.
okay?
No.
But the thing is just like, even if you cut off everyone, you grew up with one.
Mm-hmm.
We all have that family member that wants to be special and wants to make a scene. You know what I mean?
Yeah, drama.
Yeah, exactly. So it's more of like, because the thing is like, she already said that she wasn't gonna come, right? So she's the one who's bugged about the situation, right? Nobody else is bugged about it. Everybody is supportive. Nobody cares but her. So if you're the one who's butthurt about the lifestyle of the nephew, then don't come.
That's correct.
NYOB. None
Yeah.
of your business.
Right,
It's none of
exactly.
your business.
If you're the one who's bothered by his business, don't come.
Right.
Not like make the whole family against the nephew. They don't care. You're the one who cares. Don't come to the thing. Don't make it about like you against the world. We're like, well, I don't understand why my whole family doesn't want to side with me. Yeah, because you're a bigot. I mean, it's
And
as
you're
simple
making
as
the
that.
holiday ugly. It's not about this. It's about something
Yeah,
else.
it's not about you. That's the problem. It's just we all know that family member where they want to make the whole thing about them,
Ugh,
Yeah.
right? Where
that's
it's just
so
like-
exhausting.
It
It
is.
is. It is.
And like most people are non-confrontational.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I think that's what the grandma was like. I mean, the mom was upset. Not because like it's about the nephew. It's more of like you should have worded it. Because then now she's like stuck in the middle, right?
Right.
Because then if she had said that like, you know, well, if you're uncomfortable, you don't have to come. You know what I mean? If you have, you're the one that has some problems with it, then maybe you shouldn't come. You know, but unfortunately, he's going to come. This is a family. And then the mom could be like, hey, you know, it's not like they said you couldn't come, but it's your decision. Then the mom doesn't have to be in the position. You know what I mean?
I
'Cause
agree. I
you know
agree
what I
with
mean?
you 100%.
Because I can kind of understand because then now she's, because like you look at the elders, because then now she's like, well, no, nobody's in my side. You know what I mean? They're just using other
That's
family.
when it becomes the drama,
Yeah,
you know,
because
and then
they're just using-
people start taking sides,
Yes.
and then it becomes
Yes.
ugly, and then it's not a holiday anymore.
And then it becomes like, we celebrate this thing in one house, then it becomes like team A and team B, and then like, we don't go to that cousin anymore because of blah, blah, blah.
I think it's better not to have a party if there's gonna be like some conflicts like that.
That's on them.
Oh
like,
no, I'm not stopping my day or anybody else's day because they feel a certain way.
Yeah,
They can
exactly.
stay by themselves
Yeah.
and do their thing, and I'm sorry that it's a sister or that kind of thing, but I don't play that in my house. You don't do that.
Yeah.
In my party or
Yeah.
my guests, you accept people, and that's it.
Yeah. Should accept everyone.
Well, that's the same thing too. It's just like I do feel also that like if I'm hosting in my house, it's my rules.
Right.
Because if I'm in your house, then I have to accept your rules.
Right.
Correct.
Right? Like there's no like specific rules that goes around house to house. You know what I mean? It's not like there's a set of rules that like, okay, we are enforcing
Yes,
this.
there is.
No. It's like
Rule number
it's a
1
rule,
to rule number 10.
There's not a set of stones that goes into each houses, The rules changes from each other's house. So like if I'm like throwing a party in my house and you're being a jackass, like and you gotta go. Because
Yeah.
like, you know what I mean? It's just like this is my house. I'm not gonna make myself feel uncomfortable. I'm not gonna make other people feel uncomfortable.
Yeah,
You know?
before you leave, hand me your keys. I called you an Uber. Bye.
Yeah, exactly. And also the sad thing about it is like she grew up with this nephew and she was okay with it till she found out that he was gay. Like this is the thing that annoys me about people is like,
Is that love?
no, it's not just that, it's like, so you would rather have a person hide who they are so you will be comfortable? And I'm like, that doesn't even make any sense.
It doesn't.
Because you don't want that for yourself. Why are you making that choice for another person?
Right.
It's not your life.
Is that what would Jesus do? You know what I mean?
No, I think you have to accept the person who he is.
But that's a problem. Not everybody's like
Yeah.
that. And also, like, it's not just that. She's making everybody
She's
do
making
that.
a scene, okay? Listen.
Yeah.
The
how
whole
often
family.
Do you go into any party and you look around and you're saying, oh, you're this, you're this, you're this, you're this. You don't do that. I'm comfortable with whoever I'm talking to. I don't even think about
Other things.
who they're caring about or who they're wanting to love or who wants to love each other, however it works. It's not my place to do that. It's my place to enjoy, have fun, and learn who you are or who you are, and I just can't.
Because you can also go to a party and you don't have to talk to the person.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes you just go to party for the food. I'm just here for the turkey,
Yeah.
I thought I was just coming here to get
I
some
don't think
mashed
she can
potatoes.
make it better, though, right? She can't make it better because she caused a lot of drama.
I mean, is there raisin in the potatoes?
That was good.
Now I have to check every potato I'm going to eat.
Yeah. No, but like I'm saying, it's just like if they're having all this tradition and now you're just like stirring the pot in the family.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I just don't understand. It's like, why would you do this to your own family?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're just making it uncomfortable to yourself. You're just making it uncomfortable to the family.
Right.
Yeah.
It's sad.
This is really
Yeah.
sad.
If that
Yeah.
happens in my family, I'll be the first one who was going to say, stop. Stop this nonsense. Because that one.
Yeah, it's like this.
That won't fly on me.
I will be the one that's just like, this is why you don't get invited. I was like, there's a reason why.
I love you so much, but
It's like, this is why you don't get mail from the family. or friends.
Yeah.
This is why.
no Christmas card for
This
you.
is why you don't get cards.
And also, you can't get any takeaway food.
I'm like, this is why it's called Thanksgiving.
Yes.
You're supposed to give thanks. Okay? Like, hello.
Yes.
Like, it just doesn't make sense. It's just like,
I feel bad for her that she couldn't think about what she was saying before she said it. Even, maybe I should think on this before I make my move and say I'm not going if they're going to be there. I mean, there's different ways. I've had situations, I'm not going to lie, where I've had to have certain people there at a time, like half the day. And so I invited for those hours, and then the other half for the other hours for a different kind of thing.
Yeah.
And so it worked out.
Well, it's not just
Yeah.
that. Also, it's like, yeah, like you said, it's just like, if you think about it, it's like, even if the Thanksgiving is like a whole day, it's one day.
That's
One day a year.
and why? Why would it bother her? Why?
Like,
There's
Yeah.
just some people who are like that, who were born like that, I guess.
What do you mean?
Well, they
born
can't, yeah,
judgmental,
judgmental
and non-accepting. And
sad way to live.
Yep.
Unfortunately.
only their way of life is the way that people should live. That's not the way.
Go to
they should
therapy,
be.
people.
Yeah, it's time. It's time.
Go to
we'll give you a
therapy.
They
card.
should start to learn how to tolerate the other people.
Oh, we're gonna get in trouble. We get in trouble.
I mean, I always tell that to everybody. Go to therapy.
Go to therapy.
Yeah.
Therapy is never harmful. I don't think anybody is just like, you know what, therapy was the worst thing that ever happened to me.
Really? Oh,
I don't think I've heard anybody ever says that.
right. No, it wasn't my worst. I went to therapy once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't.
It's okay.
That's when you find your chi and you breathe. Ooh.
Exactly.
Just like that. You learn
Yes.
what's important.
So what do you guys think? I mean, family is complicated. Family is always going to
Yeah,
be
It
complicated.
is.
And unfortunately, we're stuck with that person in any family.
Yep.
And if you guys want to showcase your business or any endeavors, or you would like to be sponsored or be showcased in our show, just please contact us, and we will see you guys next week.